going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Farm Some News, baby. Today we've got 14 PC mods in testing. We got 13 console mods in testing, with all those 16 mods released today. Giants have a new podcast out talking about FSNews. Sid Modding has new information on his John Deere 9R. FS Modding's putting duels on the Thunder. Farm Central show off their new case. FBT Modding have some new corn headers. JHHG Modding has released a DB120 for PC players. Vertex Design are making a new manure spreader. JA Modding shows progress on his disc arrow. Puma145 is putting snow in the trees. Plus, MRG mapping American console map. Let's check it out. It's SD4 PC. We have the Agra Z billboards. Beardziki P3292. Chisel Pack Deferent. Cow Barn. FarmTech Technostros up 12. Ifor Williams TT3621. Kamaz. Migliavaca TT100L. Molnir. Polish Seeds. Reciprocating Harrow Agromed Jawal U238. Rice Leveler. Cell Point for Digestate. And Universal Barrel. It's SD4 consoles. We have Almost a Farm. Building with Cowshed. Deutz Alice 9100 series. Farming Legend, Remy GL660, Italia Demo Version, Lizard Forest Trailer Pack, Pendulum Hera U238, Placeable and Movable Amish Shed Pack, Selling Station, SIP Silvercut Disc 300 FS Flow, Small Shelter, and The Red House. With all that being said, we still have one mod sitting waiting to be tested, and it's gonna take one workday to get that mod into testing. In addition to the mods in testing, 16 new and updated mods were released today on the in-game mod up, including the Dairy Sheep Pasture, which is very cool, by the way. I've already made a video showing these off. You can find that video linked in the first pinned comment and description below. Giants released their 5th podcast today titled Will Farming Simulator 22 Support Mods? Evidently, there's been a rumor going around that it won't. We've shared many times that it will, so I can't imagine that rumor came anywhere from this community. This episode really didn't share anything new, with the most important information being near the end saying, keep an eye out on our social media accounts in the coming weeks. Which is very heavy-handedly delivered, by the way. This is likely a nod to something more big, like more information, new features, things like that for FarmSim 22 being announced and released over the next few weeks. So keep an eye out for that. Don't worry, I'll let you know whatever those are once they are announced and released here on FarmSim News. Moving into today's top stories, and we start with Sid Modding and their 2021 John Deere 9R Big Tractor, which I know lots of you have been eagerly awaiting, myself included. He has made much more progress on the mod, including an improved model overall, adding more details, adding stickers, more scares around it, not sure what that means, also addition of American markers, and creating the programming for the mod. He also asked, what configurations would you like to see on the John Deere 9R? Drop by his Facebook page, let him know. Of course, that's always linked below. As far as completed percentages, he says that the model, about 90% done, textures are about 95% done, programming is about 60% completed, and as far as being up to Giant standards, that's about 60% done as well. He still has testing and error checking to be due, but naturally, those cannot happen before any of the rest of the stuff is completed. He finishes by saying, stay tuned for more information on his John Deere 9030 series coming soon. Earlier in the week, FS Modding, aka Hemerson, dropped their Lizard Thunder tractor, but it only had tracks as an option. Well, today, he has posted some new screenshots of the mod with duals all the way around. Unfortunately, at this time, these are the only other wheel options that we get to see, and it's unclear if any other options will be available in the next update. He also posted some screenshots of the Lizard 8000 combine that he's working on, but I can't help notice this just looks like an ideal harvester with a Lizard logo on the side. I can't be the only one seeing this, right? Very interesting if this gets released, but then again, we got ice cream yesterday, and you guys know how I felt about that. So at this point, who knows what's gonna happen. Farm Central Soul have some new renders of their Case 2870 four-wheel drive work in progress, saying that the modeling is around 90% completed. Surprisingly, they only started this a few days ago. Seems like progress has moved a little too fast for this kind of model, but we're just gonna have to wait and see how fast the rest of the project takes. At this rate, hey, it could be done and out as early as next week. Very quickly indeed. It's been a week or so since we talked about FBT modding and their upcoming Massey Ferguson Combine, but today they are back with us with a new corn header at that. They have two different ones, a 10-row version and a 12-row version, and if you're familiar with the Massey Ferguson Cyclone corn headers, that is what these are modeled after. JHHG Modding has released the official PC version of his John Deere DB120 48-row 30-inch 2012 model planter. This is the one that we showed off in a review last week, by the way. This is a more advanced extended version of the one already on ModHub for all platforms. It includes manure system ready for liquid fertilizer configurations, smart box configurations, realistic following the terrain angle animation, 4K specular map, normal map, and decal textures, Mud Dominator branded wheel configurations, Bauer built official frame brand, and all features from the Mata version are also included. If you want to download this version for yourself, check the link below beside DB120 PC download. Vertex Design announced that they're working on a dual axle version of their Annaburger manure spreader, which the single axle version has become very popular with realistic players and roleplay creators alike very recently. They say that this will be the last Annaburger manure spreader for Farming Simulator 19, at least from them, and that it will have the same characteristics as the single axle version, which is already available for all platforms on the in-game mod hub. JA Modding shows off progress on their Mandako Storm model for €40, saying that the model is 95% completed at this time and has the core options included from the original version. JA Modding says that it will soon go out to assembly, then XML, then dynamic hoses. As you can see, there's going to be two versions, green version and a black version. Don't worry, green version is in no way related to John Deere, it's just what color it is. Puma145 has something a little bit different and interesting for us today, a new winter concept for Seasons. This is what he says that winter should look like, at least to them in Seasons in Farm Sim 19. There's still a few things to iron out, but this looks like that they're going to be doing this for their new map when Seasons is turned on. I think this looks awesome. In my area of the world, and I think everywhere that it snows, well, it snows a lot, and the trees are always white, but in-game, they're always bare, dead looking, making winter look very bleak and meh, instead of beautiful and wonderful. I'm 100% down and all in on this idea. And lastly, today we get a new screenshot from MRG Mapping's new console map. He says, "Somebody told me the console players need a new American map. I'm here to deliver." Let's go! That's the only other information we have. And let's go to the segue to the outro, because that's all we have left. Just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to all topics discussed today can be found in the description below. There's no release dates for mods, so myself nor anyone else knows when any mod is going to be released. If I did not talk about something you're interested in or curious about, that just simply means that there's no new information at the time of recording. Please refer to previous episodes on the most current status of those projects, and make sure you stay tuned to the channel for up-to-date information on everything new going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it, get subscribed to the channel if you're new, and join the GoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. With that, hope you have a great day. We will see you later. Peace. Well, I've decided last minute I'm actually gonna move next weekend. Boxes are out. Let's go!